Historical or heritage tourism means traveling with the primary purpose of exploring the history and heritage of a place. It may mean simple sightseeing of renowned historical architecture, visiting local museums that document the past through artifacts, art, and literary remains or authentic historical recipes and their place of origin. There are three types of site: cultural, natural, and mixed. Cultural heritage sites includes hundreds of historic buildings and town sites, important archaeological sites, and works of monuments, sculptures, or painting. Natural heritage sites are those restricted to those natural areas that furnish outstanding examples of Earth's records, life, or geological processes. Last, mixed heritage, which can be both natural and cultural sites.
What is culinary heritage? Culinary heritage refers to things and customs associated with the making and eating food of the culture of the Philippines, has traditionally placed a high value on food. It unites people and overcomes divides while also serving to define a particular culture and legacy from a certain region of the nation. The entire month of April is designated as Food Filipino Month with the goal of promoting and preserving regional cuisine and associated traditions. This celebration honors food and party place in Filipino culture and heritage. Here are the example foods in the Philippines: lechon, whole roasted pig; longanisa, Philippine sausage; torta, omelette; adobo, vinegar and soy sauce; caldereta, mechado; sisig, a national favorite, Pampanga cuisine; sinigang, the delicious tamarind broth; balut, a just boiled duck egg; halo-halo, dessert. Filipino love to celebrate no matter how small the reason is, from birthdays, anniversaries, graduation, wedding, or house blessing, and many more. We are kind-hearted and appreciative people, capable of hosting a grand celebration for whatever reason there is. This is why our country is known all over the world for celebrating a massive number of festivals every year. Number 1. Sinulog Festival is a traditional celebration in Cebu City held every third Sunday of January to honor the Santo Niño Child Jesus. Basically, the festival is done by a dance ritual in which it tells the story of the Filipino people's pagan past, the acceptance of Christianity. The second festival, Mascara Festival. To lift the spirit of the locals and bring back the smiles on their faces, the Mascara Festival was created, the Smiling Mass, were declaration of the people Bacolod City. Third, Giant Lantern Festival is an annual festival held in May-December in the city of San Fernando in the Philippines. The festival features a competition of giant parol lanterns. Because of the popularity of the festival, the city has been nicknamed the Christmas capital of the Philippines. And the last one, Panagbenga Festival, is a month-long annual flower occasion in Baguio. The term is Kankanay origin, meaning season of blooming. The festival, held in February, was created as a tribute to the city's flowers as a way to rise from the devastation of the 1990 Luzon earthquake.
Heritage tourism promotes community pride by allowing people to work together to enhance economic and cultural development through distinct community opportunities. In addition to that, heritage tourism also helps the tourists understand the importance of having a culture and that each and every human being belongs to culture, and also shows them the importance of having to follow the culture because that is what determines who we are in that society. One of the most impactful ways that tourism can protect cultural heritage is through community empowerment. This occurs when tourists are educated about the history and tradition of the local community, and in turn that community feels a stronger cohesion and sense of pride in that cultural history. Heritage has the power to steer people's souls, guide human responses, and galvanize public opinion. Protecting our Philippine heritage. It is important to protect our heritage as it adds character and distinctiveness to the place, region, or community and hence provide a sense of identity. Heritage, tangible as well as intangible, has a positive influence on many aspects of the way the community development. In fact, There's a law regarding to this, which is the Republic Act Number 10-66, the National Cultural Heritage Act of 2009. National Cultural Heritage Act of 2009, the Republic Act Number 10-66, an act providing for the protection and conservation of the national cultural heritage, strengthening the National Commission for Culture and Arts, or NCCA, and its affiliated cultural agencies and for other purposes. This act provides for the protection, preservation, conservation, and promotion of the national cultural heritage, its properties and histories, and ethnicity of local communities.
Philippine Tourism in Sustainable Development of Cultural and Heritage Tourism. What is sustainable tourism development in the Philippines? Sustainable tourism is the practice of considering the impact of tourism on the environment, the economy, and society, while at the same time taking into account the needs of the tourists, the host, communities, and the industry. By building a sustainable tourism environment, empowering local communities, and preserving cultural values and heritage boosts the understanding and collaboration between stakeholders in different sectors.
Heritage tourism creates job and business opportunity, helps protect resources, and often improves the quality of life for local residents. Promote this heritage means maintaining the cultural diversity and promoting intercultural dialogue in a context of global increasing standardization. One of most impactful ways that tourism can protect cultural heritage is through community empowerment. This occurs when tourists are educated about the history and tradition of a local community, and it turns that community feels a stronger cohesion and sense of pride in the cultural history. UNESCO World Heritage Sites are cultural and natural sites considered to be outstanding, universal, which have been inscribed on the World Heritage List by the World Heritage Committee. The UNESCO seeks to encourage the identification, protecting, and preservation of cultural natural heritage around the world considered to be an outstanding value to humanity. UNESCO was born on 16 November 1945. UNESCO in the Philippines has designated 6 World Heritage Sites. Here in Philippines, the UNESCO World Heritage Sites are places of importance to cultural and natural heritage as inscribed of the UNESCO World Heritage Convention.
Republic Act Number 10066. The names of historical streets, parks, buildings, shrines, landmarks, monuments, and sites designated as nation's cultural treasures or important cultural property shall not be allowed to be named by a local or national legislation when approved by the National Historical Institute. And also, this act provides for the protection, preservation, conservation, and promotion of the nation's cultural heritage, its properties and histories, and the local communities. It also aims to establish and strengthen cultural institutes and protect cultural workers and ensure their professional development and well-being.
It helps preserve a community's unique character and identity, including its historical relevant assets, natural resources, and ecosystem. This brief presents the uniqueness of the Philippine culture and heritage. It also highlights best practices, opportunities, and improvements within heritage tourism.